I was asleep.
All right, here with the two-division champ, former two-division champ, Danny Garcia. Danny, man, a lot of fans didn't like the draw. Lamont Roach, Gervonta Davis. Did you think it was the right call?
I thought it was a close fight. I thought it really was like a close fight. When the final bell rang, I didn't know who won the fight.
Mm-hmm.
But I think Tank had a little off night, and Lamont had a great night.
Yeah.
I think that's what it was. You know what I mean? So. Lamont did his thing though. You can't take nothing away from him.
He fought a hell of a fight.
He really can't. He stood in front of him, took his best shot. He was standing in the pocket, blocking, throwing back. Like he was doing a lot of good things in there. And he gained a lot of fans tonight. I'll tell you that much for sure, 100%. Like he's gonna get more bigger fights after this.
You know a thing or two about countering in the pocket.
Yeah.
And a lot of guys probably not enough whatever it is to stay in there with Tank. Why do you think Lamont was able to do that? Most fighters aren't.
I don't know. Maybe he felt like he could take his power. He did look like his timing was a little better today than Tank. Like Tank would like reach a little bit with the left hand and he'll block, throw a quick right hand. He did a lot of good things in there. Both of them did a lot of good things. You feel me? But it's just sometimes in boxing, like every night's not gonna be your best night. You know. That's why I would say like that's how you know how great Floyd Mayweather was, because no matter who he fought and how close, he always won. Even if he was supposed to beat somebody on the odds, he still did it. And that's what, you know what I mean? So great fighters, that's why I think Floyd is so great, because he always won the fights he was supposed to win.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And that's hard to do.
Yeah, decisively.
Yeah,
right.
So, but, it was just boxing, you just never know.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why I say in boxing it's better for you to just fight the best. Because if you lose, you lost to a fighter like you, a dog like you. But if you lose to a fighter with a lesser of a name, and you're supposed to win or a performance like this, it hurts your resume a little bit. To the fans, not to the people who love you, but to people who know about boxing.
Right. Sometimes like towards the end, you struggled with thinking of retirement, or when you made a lot of money. And did you see some of that with Tank tonight? He's been talking about retirement. One thing I learned, your words become flesh. Mm-hmm. So whatever you put out to the universe, it's gonna come back to you. Attractive.
Yeah. So the energy you put out there, and then you get a performance like this. So maybe it'll be like, hold on, time out. I don't want to do that. Let me get back to what I do best. And sometimes you need nights like this when you don't look your best, and that the next time you're gonna be better.
Because he's talking about it at an age much younger than when you started talking about it. Any advice to him, like to get his mind back in boxing? Or?
But I understand, because I see interviews about him say he wants to spend time with his family, and he wants to, because in order to be a boxer, you gotta have that killer instinct. And he probably don't want to be that person no more. You know what I mean? I don't know how he feels, but me, I know when I have my kids, I'm laying in my bed, I'm like, hold on, I gotta go spar today? Do I really want to do this, or do I want to lay with my kids? So that's the things that children do to you. Sometimes kids motivate people, but sometimes it takes your motivation away, because you don't want to die in the ring no more. I can't die in the ring no more. I gotta make it back home to my family.
Right.
So it's just the mindset you gotta have as a fighter. As a fighter, you gotta have that killer instinct, where it's like, I'm gonna go in there, you're gonna kill me, or I'm gonna kill you. And when you lose that feeling, then you lose. You feel me? Look, Sean Porter, I mean, I knew I was better than him, you feel me? But
that's my co-host, man.
Feel me?
No.
I knew I was better than him, but
mentally you weren't.
But it wasn't. I felt like I won the fight easy, but classic Danny Garcia, killer instinct, no children, I would have put him out.
It was the fighting spirit wasn't quite the same.
It wasn't all the way where it was supposed to be.
I fought
that fight just because I knew I was good. I'm not even trying to sound crazy.
Oh, back in the was that October 28? No, September 2018.
That was a long time ago, and I still fight to this day. I was middleweight my last fight. I kind of bit off more than I could chew, no homo, but it's all good.
Would you like to see a rematch between Lamont and Gervonta? I think I asked you that.
I think both of them should just move on.
Move on?
Move on.
Can Tank still beat Shakur and Keyshawn and them, or was tonight something they're gonna look at and they'll be able to exploit now?
I mean, you can't go off that. Like, Tank is still that man, still that dog. Like I said before, maybe this will motivate him to get back in that groove. Sometimes you need this to happen, because he's thinking like, I could have lost tonight. You feel me? So he did.
I cut up with
Thanks, Danny.